Hey guys, welcome to another episode of our Bali travel playlist. We are Sia and Abhi sharing and inspiring travel through our page Boarding Adventure. Today we will show you how we spent our time in Ubud, a place known for its peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. We stayed in gorgeous Bali villas, had best Indonesian food at local warungs, and also took a day trip to the east part of Bali, famous for its scenic drive and beautiful Hindu temples. The drive to our first Airbnb was on a really narrow path. We stayed at the Suris. The property is huge and set in the quiet area of Ubud. We were surrounded by rice fields and coconut trees. The view from our balcony was beautiful and we could even hear morning rooster sound. We were served fresh juice, fruits and eggs in the morning by the poolside, and there was even an outdoor shower. It was such a surreal experience and one of the best Airbnbs that we stayed at in our life. The host was also very helpful with great food and spa recommendations in the town. On our first day, we explored the local town of Ubud. Our first stop was the Tirtha Empul temple. There was a small entrance fee and wearing sarong was a must. There was a reservoir with the holy water and we could spot so many devotees and tourists taking a dip. Next, we went to the Tegalalang rice terraces. There are many entrances to this place. You just need to pay once at the entry. You will spot Bali swing and also some restaurants in the area. We didn't go to any of those because of the not so genuine prices and huge crowds at these tourist spots. You can walk to any of the spots, enjoy the views and take beautiful pictures with one of the most beautiful green backdrops you will ever find. For lunch, we went to the Lazy Cats Cafe in the center of Ubud. We had 4 plates of tapas and it was also delicious. In the evening, we spent some time and chilled at the folk pool and gardens. For dinner, we totally recommend Ubud restaurant. Their nasi goreng and grilled fish with rice was one of the most delicious meals we had in Bali. This place was suggested by our host and we are so very grateful to him for this experience. For our day 2, we stayed at Alam Dania Cottage in the middle of rice fields. This was booked on Airbnb. Quite a tricky place to find, situated in the remote and interior parts of Ubud, but just the kind we wanted, a cozy wooden cottage with spacious outdoor bath. Next morning, we experienced floating breakfast in the pool. We were served Indonesian meal of mee goreng, nasi goreng with coffee and fresh juice. After having a yummy meal, we filled gas in a scooter at one of the roadside stands and drove to the east of Ubud. The drive is beautiful with views of the farmers working in their rice fields, valleys, and volcanic peaks covered in clouds. Our first stop was the Pura Besaki huge temple. There was a small entrance fees which included the price of renting a sarong and the guide. There are many gates and shrines located inside this temple. Beautiful place filled with Indonesian architecture, heritage and culture. Another must-try food when in Bali are the chicken wings at JFC. Very hot and spicy but super delicious. The next stop was the Tirth Ganga temple, also known as the Royal Water Palace, where visitors walk the path in the holy waters. Next, we drove to the Lempuyang temple, the place with the gate facing Mount Agung and where the famous Instagram pictures with reflection of the landscape are shot. No water body there, just a photo trick with a mirror. You will need to take a token, stand in a queue, and then you will be allowed to quickly strike 3 poses each and 3 in a group while the staff takes pictures from your phone with the mirror. At sunset, we drove back, had nasi champur, chicken satay and nasi goreng at Warung Bia Bia. The portions were small, food was bland and not flavorful, not a good experience for us, though the reviews were great. So guys, that was all from my time in Ubud and East Bali. Another part with things to do in North Bali with all the waterfalls and our memorable stay in Bubble Tent will be uploaded next. So stay tuned to our channel, hit subscribe and don't forget to watch our travel guides from other parts of Bali and Southeast Asia.